I love that you talk about it's the same issues, and that's good economy, bad economy. The good economy just covers all of the sins that are happening on whether it's high turnover or other issues inside the company, because there are some root causes going on. And when you say it's the same issues regardless of what's on top, what are some of those root causes to employee turnover? And we'll say unwanted turnover, because as owners, some that's wanted, some that's unwanted. And those are our opportunity killers because we don't have the talent to move forward on it. I was just talking to a CEO who said, look, I've got to go. I've got to be gone for a week because no one else can do this training but me. I just lost my best trainer.
Right.
That's a killer to any business when you've got the owner out for a week doing something from someone that you lost. So that unwanted turnover, what are some of those root causes?
The first thing I always talk to people about is get past the symptoms. Every single time you will end up talking about symptoms. So again, you get past that, recognize that compensation is never a root cause. Compensation is always a symptom. Okay. Now, I've been in cases where compensation, the way it was done, the way it was communicated, et cetera, that's been an issue. But always, the number one that I always hear from most people is managers, that they have a manager in, he was not trained properly, they didn't have a good succession plan. All of a sudden, they're throwing a guy into a manager role when he's really not ready. The other thing I've run into a lot too is culture that's not aligned to what they were being sold. You know, we've all seen those cartoons and everything where people are being recruited and then all of a sudden they actually show up for work and it's two completely different places. Okay, I see that a lot. And the other thing I would say about culture is the fact that you've got some departments that have that culture, but then you have some departments that don't. And you're one of the people that are in the don't part, and all of a sudden now you're not enjoying the culture you thought you were going to. The other thing I would say is too many times we try to sell people on the job that they are applying for instead of getting them focused on that job 5 years down the line. We're hiring you here so we can develop you to here. And if you can get them focused on that destination job, then a lot of times they'll stick around longer. But you also have to kind of show them the path.